If you understand the problem, the solution will become clear. That's the way we put it out there. He would want you to think, and he'd get you into that game of thinking, what does he mean? So what's the problem? And so if I understand the problem, what's the solution? The way you bank is the problem, and the solution is the way you bank. So there it is. Infinite banking concept is about the way you bank, and it's about gaining control of your need for finance. And as you do that, everything improves. If you're interested in the infinite banking concept and your focus is on the numbers, I'm here to tell you, you got your focus in the wrong place. I want to get you all the answers related to the infinite banking concept. And I'm going to try to do that as simply as possible. But first, let's talk about the numbers. For those of you that know, we use a very specific type of dividend-paying whole life insurance as the platform. It's just a platform in the infinite banking concept. It's not the concept. It's part of what we use as a platform for that concept. If you really want to understand the infinite banking concept, it's as simple as understanding one thing. But when you think about why the numbers matter and all those things, it's because, I think by human nature, we always want to be able to look forward, and we want to be able to see things, and we want to be able to figure them out and really see with a real clear understanding of how something's going to make a difference for us. Well, here's something I'm going to tell you about numbers. And if you think about this, I bet you would agree. It's a mathematical calculation. So in order to do a mathematical calculation, you and I both know you got to use input values to get to there. So that's what they do with an illustration. But they don't know what your behavior is going to be like, and they don't know everything that's going to happen in the next 10, 20, 30, or 40 years. Yeah, these life companies are very good at what they do. They've been doing it for hundreds of years, and they will keep on doing it in a very great and proficient manner. Now, there's some things within that product that really I tell people to focus on. It's the contractual guarantees that are there. Those life companies will hit those contractual agreements. They guarantee that your cash value will equal your death benefit at age 100. And they've been doing it for hundreds of years, and there's no reason to suspect they won't keep doing that, because that's a contract, and they're obliged to meet the obligations of that contract. Any other financial product in Canada that comes with the certainty that we get with that financial product. So it's a great part of becoming your own banker, the infinite banking concept, that product, but it's just the platform. It's not what you need to know if you want to get all the answers as to what is the infinite banking concept. So let's get into that now. If you understand the problem, the solution will become clear. That's the way we put it out there. He would want you to think, and he'd get you into that game of thinking, what does he mean? So what's the problem? And so if I understand the problem, what's the solution? Okay, well, let's just try and, dissect this so that you can get to a point where you understand all the answers you need about the infinite banking concept. And as I'm going through this, if you want to learn more about how this concept works in detail, I'm just going to encourage you to go to watchibc.com. That's right, it's called watchibc.com. There'll be a link, and it just takes you to a place where you can get more information, more details about how you can utilize this concept in your life. So we get back to talking about the problem. So what's the problem? Let's just go there and start there and then see if we can figure out what the solution would be. Whether you know it or not, there's 4 characters in the financial play. And the other thing I always want people to understand is, banking is one of the most critical industries in the world. Without it, everything as we know it, would come to a halt. So if you stop the flow of money, we got some major problems, and we don't want that to happen. And you're going to be banking for the rest of your life. You're going to have payments right up until you die. So it's going to be kind of a key element for you and I in life, and that is the process of banking. So there's 4 characters in that financial play. And for the majority of Canadians, there are only 2 out of those 4 characters. Typically, they will be a depositor and they will be a borrower. So that's the problem. They're going to be 2 of those 4 characters. So the problem is we're either borrowing from someone else's pile of money, or we're saving up cash and we're spending it and we can never use it again. So either you pay someone interest, or you give up interest for the rest of the time. So if you think about giving up interest, well, how long do you give it up? Well, you give it up for as long as you live. And if you really want to build off of that, you can say it even impacts, your family, those other people that you leave behind, because you've taken that capital out of circulation. It stopped working for you. So those are the 2 problems. You're either paying someone else interest for the use of their pile of money, and rightfully so, right? Or you're giving up interest that you could have earned. So that's the problem. And so when you think about the problem and you think about those 4 characters, what is the solution? Just to make sure you understand, what's the banker? Well, the banker is someone that makes a decision on, what term you would get for the loan, whether you get that money or not, how long you get to pay it back, and what the payment's going to be each month. They get to make those calls. And who's the bank owner? Well, for most of us, we understand that a stockholder in a commercial bank would be the bank owner. If you can get to a point where you can become all 4 of those characters, you start to change that narrative, and to a point where instead of borrowing from someone else and using their pile of money, you get to control that. You get to build up capital. You deposit, you build up capital. You can leverage that capital, and you can make calls like, hey, I'd like to borrow that. No one's going to ask you what you're going to need that for. You get to make that call. You have that kind of control with the process called the infinite banking concept. As you would learn, as you studied this, is that once you're a participating dividend-paying policy owner, you get to share in the profits from that pool of money. So the life company will manage it. You don't have to worry about that. They will manage it, but they share the profits in that pool with all the participating dividend-paying policy owners. So you get to become all 4 characters. You can decide, hey, am I going to pay that policy loan back at $300 a month, or I'm going to pay it back at $500 a month? I'm going to pay it back over 6 years, or whatever length you want to pick. You get to control those things once you're in the infinite banking concept and utilizing it the way it's taught. So when I talk to people about that, and I say, so when you think about the problem and the solution becomes clear, the ironic thing is that the way you bank is the problem, and the solution is the way you bank. So there it is. Infinite banking concept is about the way you bank, and it's about gaining control of your need for finance. And as you do that, everything improves. So if you take and compare it to what someone else is doing. So if you're using the concept as your banking tool, and someone else using either someone else's bank or their own cash, and you both put the same amount into an opportunity, what I can tell you is that through the utilization of the infinite banking concept, your results would be better than someone else's. And that's with everything else being equal. And that's one of the things Nelson said in his book. It's, it'll be the most profitable thing you can do over a lifetime. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes, determination, it takes time and desire to get there. But when you do that, it creates a ever-increasing pile of equity that you get access to use for whatever you need. One of the things that I wanted to share with you was this little quote, because I always liked it. It's like, so if you have a pile of money, it's available and it's safe, and it's there when you need it, is that taking away any options for you? See, when I work with people like you, quite often, to help them understand, I'll show them an example of my banking system. And so I'll take one of the contracts that I've got in place, and I'll show them what value, what cash value I had built up in there. And they'll go, okay, well, that looks nice. But then I'll show them that I've actually flowed double that amount through that contract over time. Because why? Because I'm banking with it. That's my system, my bank. So I utilize it. I use money out of my banking system for the things that I need in life. And I repay it. And as I repay it, I get access to every dollar again plus more. Because I know, and I watched it, cash value has to grow to equal death benefit by age 100. So every day, my cash values are getting better. And even if I have a loan outstanding against my value in my policy, my cash values are still growing. And when they're designed properly for this concept, they will grow at a higher rate daily than the cost of interest for that loan that you took out against your value. And so you're building energy. And that energy works very well over time, just to improve things for you and your family. So when you think about the infinite banking concept and the one thing that answers all of what it's about controlling the banking function as it relates to your needs. So if you understand the problem, which is, hey, the way most of us have been taught to bank, the solution will become clear. And that solution is you become the bank. So if you want to learn more, we have some great content on our channel. All kinds of ways that you can help understand this whole concept, how it's used and why it makes sense for people to use, whether you're a private individual, whether you want to do it from a corporate perspective. There's lots of great content on our channel. And the other thing is, if this is pretty new to you and you just want to learn a little more, then I'd encourage you to go to that link that says watchibc.com, click on it, and take a little learning journey. It's going to walk you through a little more in depth on how this concept works.